Welcome everybody, Ravenar here, and today we're going to talk about Garden of Terror, which is one of the bigger maps in the ranked rotation. And like always, I do want to encourage you guys to check out my drafting guide. I'm going to post a link to that down below in the description. And I also want to remind you that the purpose of this guide is to give you a few quick tips and tricks that might help you improve on this map. But without any further ado, let's hop in. Before we start, like always, I do want to remind you guys that I do stream on Twitch, and I'm going to post a link to that down below in the description. Now, Garden of Terror is going to be one of the bigger maps in the ranked rotation, as well as a map that has a high priority on the camps on that map because they have multiple functions. They push with the objective, as well as helping you when you are behind. More on that later. But first things first, let's hop into this tier list and teach you guys some stuff. So Garden of Terror is going to be one of the bigger maps. And what that means is, of course, your globals are going to be really effective here. Stuff like Falstad, Brightwing, Deathwing, Dahaka, all going to be extra important on this map. But the importance of the camps are going to make it so wave clear and camp taking heroes are going to be extra effective here. I prefer things like Jaina if you are going the mage route to help you utilize taking the camps, as well as something like a Sylvanas, a Sonya again, Gazlo. Those are all going to be things that are going to be extra effective when it comes to utilize and taking the camps. And then when it comes to the objective themselves, things that help you set up, which is why Gazlo is ranked so high here with his ability to set up turrets on the objective beforehand, could utilize him fairly effectively. And then on the bottom side, you're going to have your normal heroes that struggle on bigger maps. Something like a Nazeebo is not really going to be able to be as effective on a bigger map, as well as a Butcher. Medivh just struggles at this rank, and of course a bigger map he's just going to have issues as well. Welcome back. Now, of course, since this is a bigger map, globals are going to have a high priority on this map, so things like Dahaka, Falstad are going to be really strong here. Now, to me, the camps on this map are going to be one of the most important things for you guys to learn how to utilize. So I'm going to be spending a bit of time teaching you how to use these camps to your advantage, both when you're ahead and when you're behind as well. The first thing I do want to mention would be, as important as these camps are, you want to make sure that you are not giving up the objective to take them if you can take an even fight, because the objective is still going to be the most important part of the map. So you want to be utilizing the camps to supplement the map, not take them in place of the objective. So you always want to be prioritizing the objective when you can do so on even footing. All right, there are going to be 3 sets of camps on your side of the map. There are going to be 2 giant camps, and there are going to be a knight camp. Now, the first question is going to be, when should I take these camps? Now, in my opinion, you want to take these camps usually starting with the giants right when they spawn, just so you can get the cooldown reset on them so they'll spawn again sooner, and so you can get a bit of pressure in whatever lane they're going to be pushing in. What this is going to do is immediately cause your opponent to have to respond to them, and if it's during an objective phase, that's going to give you an additional advantage than if you hadn't have taken them. And if you end up taking them while you have a disadvantage, that's going to make your opponent have to use their advantage that they got. Maybe they just got a team wipe or something, but if they already have camps pushing against their structures, they're going to have to use their advantage to clear the camps that you sent instead of pushing with the numbers advantage that they have. And you can accomplish all of this by doing something as little as just taking your camps on cooldown and making sure that they're always pushing. So we talked a little bit about what to do with the camps when you're playing from behind, but let's talk about what to do when you have an advantage. My suggestion is going to be make sure you prioritize the lanes that have the camps already pushing in them and trying to get structural value with those. And that's going to go the same with the objective as well. If there's a camp pushing in a lane and you do get 3 of 3 for the objective, prioritize the lane again with the siege camp or the knights in it, just so you can get that additional value comboed with the objective to maximize the effectiveness that you can get in that lane. All right, that's going to be it for my quick guide on Garden of Terror. Now, of course, like always, if you did enjoy this guide, make sure you let me know in the comments section. And also, make sure that you subscribe, like, hit the notification button. But most importantly, have a good night, everybody.
To gather another seed. That's your double kill.
Oh! Oh my god. I can't believe that worked. Oh, Hinterland's Blast confirmed better than Gust.